Valley. Just walking past the swim I was in last time now. It's like 5:15. It took me a while to get here. It's not ideal, but yeah, I've just seen a little bit of fizzing in this bay in a couple spots, but nothing that makes me want to shout home about. Shooting me. So yeah, we'll have a walk around now, see if we can find anything. If not, I remember seeing some routes that the fish seem to be patrolling through last time I was here. However, they do the same when they're on bottom because it's not so hot. So they're not up in the upper layers. Yeah, so whether they travel those routes on the bottom is another story, but we'll find out. So yeah, I'm just having a little walk around and let you know how I get on. Right, so I'm right at the other side of the lake on the main part. I've just seen a fish roll in front of this swim I was just in. And it was a nice sized fish. That is all I've seen. I'm still not all the way around the lake, so there's still a bit to see. But yeah, the wind is hacking in this side of the lake. Yeah, I've seen that one fish roll, and I've seen a tench, I think, roll. But yeah, I mean, if that's all we're going off, then that's going to be the swim, isn't it? But yeah, as I said, I haven't looked at the back lake yet, so I'm going to have a little walk around there and see what's about. Right, so I've got 2 rods out. I don't know what swim this is, there's no number on it, but it's in the larger part of the lake, the main lake. I've had 2 fish show. I don't know if one of them was the same one I seen earlier. It looked very similar. But it's quite a big clear area out there. There's like a bank of weed to my left, my right, sorry. And as you come a bit closer, there's a bit of weed, but there's not too much, to be fair. So yeah, I put 2 rods out in one spot. I put about a kilo of bait out, crushed boilies and some chopped and whole boilies again. Yeah, and I've put 1 wafter on, tipped with a bit of pink, because that's what I caught on last time. And then 1 pop-up. I want to put a 3rd rod out, a solid bag, just down to my left. I've seen a fish show. I'm just going to do that now. I just had to stop and have some food. I literally haven't eaten today, pretty much. I had a sausage roll this morning, and I haven't eaten until literally just now, so I had to have some food. But yeah, I want to get that 3rd rod out. Yeah, see what's happening. 10 wraps on the other spot. Big clear area, as I said. Spotted out some bait. A couple of rigs over the top. There's a bit of fizzing right out, literally a couple of rod legs out. There's definitely fish down here. Feeling confident. Yeah, I hope something happens in the night. It's just starting to get dark now. So yeah, I'm gonna get a cup of tea on, and while that's boiling, get a solid bag out. Cool. About 5:45 in the morning. Nothing happened last night. I had some liners on my middle rod, so I think the fish was slightly closer in. There's a bank of weed in front of my swim, and I was fishing maybe a couple rod lengths past it. But I've just redone the rods and I've brought them closer to the weed bank this side. I've slapped my lines right off, so hopefully just dropping straight off the back of the bank of weed. I put out a few spawns, just a few to top it up. Yeah, and a solid bag. I've moved to my right hand side of the swim. There was fish boshing out there all night last night. I can't quite get in there. I had a little walk around to the other swim and I don't really fancy it, to be honest. Just before I cast out the solid bag, a fish showed literally where I cast it. So, and then after I put the bag out, something swelled on the top of the water. About 30 seconds later, so I think I'm pretty close to them, where I can fish safely. Do you know what I mean? There's a tree to my right, so I can't go too far to the right, otherwise if they kite right, I'm just going to be straight in the tree with my line. So I'm as close to them as I can get. There you are, look. Another one has literally just shown. That was just to the left of the solid bag. So yeah, there's definitely still fish down there, no doubt about that. I've I heard about 5 or 6 fish jump like over the course of the night. I barely slept last night. Getting lines on my middle rod kept waking me up. So yeah, I've been up since about 3:30, just watching the water, and yeah, there seems to be a bit of activity to my right. So yeah, that's where I've got the solid bag. 2 rods out pretty much directly in front of me, just off the back of that weed bank on the other side. Yeah, there's a bit of like shingle there as well. It's very clear. So yeah, fingers crossed. We're attacking it the right way now, and something happens. Yeah, I'll get some tea and some breakfast on, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I thought I'd just show you the solid bags that I'm using. This is a rig. Just some Suffolk braid, a very small hook bait, just half a normal wafter and then half a pink wafter, well, more like a third of each. Size 6 wide gape, slip D, and that slip D allows it to be quick change as well. Just hook it over slide it over the hook, put a fresh hook on, onto a 3-ounce lead, and a short piece of leader. That's off drop style as well, because there is weed in there obviously. This is what the finished product looks like. Tiny bit of goo in there, just a tiny bit. And this is a mix. It's a mini ultra mix from CC Moore, and then it's the Red Sea Squid PVA bag mix from RG Baits. It's a very fine mix, so I just like to add some pellets to that. And then we've got some hemp oil in there as well. Yeah, that's the mix. And you'll find with the hemp oil as well, is it makes it a lot easier to make like a compact bag. I just find it's a lot easier to play with when you're trying to load up a bag. So yeah, that's the mix. So there's still signs of fish about. I've still had nothing, but yeah, I'm not really inclined to move because there's fish in the area. Do you know what I mean? It just seems silly. I can't get any closer to them. Up the bank on my right, there's somebody fishing there, and then somebody's just jumped into my left as well. And about 13, 14 wraps, I'd say, out of front of his swim. There's been a lot of bubblers the last hour. So I've just moved my solid bag rod from the right, I've put it on the left, and gone sort of my edge boundaries, if you know what I mean. Not too close to the boundaries, I don't want to take the piss, but yeah, I've just gone 10 wraps out. So I'm a bit this side of them. I didn't want to cast over the reds or nothing like that. And there's a bit off my baited area as well, so it's bloody hell. Just seen a little mirror just flanking and the swim next to me. I'm just in there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. No chance. It was a very small fish. I didn't realise they had fish that size in there, but yeah, he's still swimming about. It's a nice looking fish that there. This little swim next to me has definitely had fish for it for the night, and in the day I've been hearing them as well. But I think if I don't have anything in the next couple hours, I might just come over here with a couple of rods and a couple of solid bags and just get. It's so weedy here. I'll show you just a little weedy corner, but it looks a bit clear, really tight to these hedges, sort of along there, and there's a little hole here. Just focusing on my finger. Yeah, and then just off that tree, there's literally one on the surface just by that weed. I don't know if you can just make out the shape there. Yeah, I may jump in here with a couple of solid bags. Last night they were boshing out in here like mad. So yeah, that may be an option. But yeah, as I say, let's fish about. I swear I had this issue last time, there being fish about, fizzing up, showing themselves, and then nothing happened to them right at the last minute. they got their heads down and start feeding. They're definitely feeding out there. I think there must have been somebody in the swim to the left of mine before I arrived who's had bait out, and they're on his bait now, so hopefully they move across into my swim. But yeah, fingers crossed. Another beautiful Yateley carp. Bit of perseverance. I was just debating whether to take a couple of rods around into the swim next door, but I'm glad I didn't, because this one ripped off. The lake was looking dead as well, nothing feeding or whatever from what I could see. And so yeah, nice little surprise. Got all 3 rods back out on the spot. See if we can get another one. Happy days. Right, I'm debating reeling in. Been going for a little walk. Just made a cup of tea. I want to drink that. There's nothing going on down this side of the lake now. Literally nothing. I haven't seen anything show. Nothing fizz. There's quite a lot of anglers in this bit of the lake now. There's a bit of pressure. There's lines everywhere. Last night at this time there was fish washing out everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And like the last time I was here, they did like to show themselves. So you know, if I'm not seeing anything, they're probably not here, right? So yeah, I'll have my tea, and I think I'm gonna reel in and go have a little walk around and see if I can see anything else. It's just started raining as well, so I don't particularly want to move, but I'd rather be on the fish. So yeah, I'll let you know. So I've had a little walk around. Been out for about an hour walking around, and I can't see anything anywhere. The bloke in the drop-in, first swim on the right as you're coming from the car park, he had one while I was there. But yeah, I can't see nothing. It's quite hard because it's raining, but nothing's showing. Didn't see any scissors, nothing like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stick it out in here. I'm going to get a bit of bait out and yeah, sit on my hands. I think I just don't see the point of moving if I can't find anything to warrant moving on to, you know what I mean? So yeah, see what happens. I'm going to grind up some krill boilie, put some Red Sea squid glug on it, get that out there, and then yeah, fish 3 rods tight on the spot, get lines down low, see if we can make a bite. Decided to stay in this swim. Got 2 rods tight on a spot about 3 foot away from each other on that parkour bait I've put out. And a 3rd rod, solid bag, going to be 3 to 6 foot along again, just off the bait. And yeah, 3 different traps for 3 different types of feeders, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Been fish on the surface today. I've been trying to get them on the mixers, but had no luck with that. There's been fish out this morning. The guy next to me is playing one as we speak. He lost 2 in the night, and the guy to my right up the bank a bit, I watched him have one this morning. Been fish in the swim, literally fizzing up over my spot about half hour ago, like literally right on it, but no bite. So I've just put a solid bag out. I've just put it out 10 wraps instead of 9. There's fish out there just off the back of the spot, so I've just gone a bit to the left of them. a bit further out and see if we can nick a quick bite. There's an hour left to go. Bloke's just put a bucket in the swim, so yeah, at least we've had one, and I've learnt a bit as well about the swim and that. So yeah, looking forward to coming back again in I think it's about 6-7 weeks now. I've got a bit of a busy couple months ahead, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the last hour. If nothing, I'll catch up with you anyway. Yeah, happy days. Nice little one to end the session. Just I was packing down as well, literally another 10 minutes I've had the rods out. So yeah, happy days, nice little scaly one. Time to go home, but back again in like 6 weeks or so. Hopefully get amongst the bigger ones. Happy days. Right, I'm in the van, loaded up, ready to go home. A bit of a shame really, because the lake is fishing really well now. Fish are being really active, they're getting on the feed, everyone seems to be having bites now. But that's how it goes, isn't it? I was just speaking to an angler as I was packing up, and he's fished the lake a lot and he knows a lot about lakes. Give me some pointers for next time, which will definitely be taken on board. And I'll share those with you in the next video, if they work, of course. We had 2 fish, so not bad. Still yet to get amongst the big ones, but it is what it is. Still nice to catch and be out. I'm not back here now till beginning of September, I think, 2nd week of September, so a bit of a gap, but I should be on this estate lake by my house in the next couple of weeks, so I want to do a little series on that. It's a wicked lake. I know very little about it, and it seems that most carp anglers know very little about it. It doesn't seem to be people there fishing for carp. So yeah, big old lake, full of weed. Some old gems in there, I'm sure. Somebody caught a 42-pound mirror out of there recently, not even fishing for carp. So yeah, it's exciting. I've got a ticket for it, just waiting for my access card to come through. And away we go. So yeah, that's going to be the next video after this one. I'm probably going to go pre-bait a few spots and that, and yeah, you can only do days up there, no night fishing, so 8 till 8 I think the times are. So yeah, on a Thursday every week I want to try and get up there and do a day and see what's in there. Exciting, exciting. Right, anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.